Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishchita, and first up, Housing Minister Ambarish has courted controversy again after being caught in the Muda scam. The district in charge minister has been accused of acquiring two sites in Mysore and Bengaluru on subsidized rates through government. In 1986, Ambarish had got a site measuring 50 by 80 sanctioned in his name in Kuvempu Nagar. He had paid 40,000 rupees for the same. In 1987, he got a site sanctioned in Sampangi Tank Road in JP Nagar, measuring 122 by 80 square feet. Ambarish then got a site through Muda.
ಮಂಡ್ಯ ನಗರ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗಾಕೊಂಡಂತ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವರ ಏನು ನಿವೇಶನ ಹಂಚಿಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕುವೆಂಪು ನಗರ ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜೆಪಿ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಪಾರವಾದಂಥ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಿಜ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ನಿಜ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಜನತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವರು ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆ ನೀಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಜನತೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಎದುರು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವರು ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರ ನಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೀರೋ ಆಗಿ ಮಿಂಚಿದ್ರು, ದಾನಶೂರ ಕರ್ಣ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಹಾಗೆ ನಿಜ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಲೋಪಗಳನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸರಿಪಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಜ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಜನತೆ ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಮಂಡ್ಯ ನಗರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿವೇಶನ ಪಡೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲೇ 16/1/1986 ಮೈಸೂರು ನಗರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿವೇಶನಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2008ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನಗರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರಗಳ ನಿವೇಶನ ಹಂಚಿಕೆ ನಿಯಮ 1991 ಅನ್ವಯ 50x80 ನಿವೇಶನವನ್ನು ಕುವೆಂಪು ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಕ್ರಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅನಂತರ ಏನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ವಿಳಾಸವನ್ನು ಅಂದರೆ ಇವರು ಸುಳ್ಳು ವಿಳಾಸವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ವಯಸ್ಸು 35, ಮನೆ ನಂಬರ್ 412, ವುಡ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ಲು, ಸಂಪಂಗಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ರಸ್ತೆ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಸುಳ್ಳು ವಿಳಾಸವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ನಿವೇಶನ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 172/A ನಿವೇಶನ ಅಳತೆ 122x80 ಅಳತೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಿವೇಶನವನ್ನು ಈಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ JP ಬಡಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವಾಸ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ನಿವೇಶನವನ್ನು ಅಕ್ರಮವಾಗಿ ಪಡೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳಕು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾನೂನನ್ನ ಮೀರಿ ಇವತ್ತು 3 ನಿವೇಶನಗಳನ್ನ ಅಕ್ರಮವಾಗಿ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೂಡಲೇ ಇವರು ಏನು ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ರವರು ನೈತಿಕ ಹೊಣೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ನೀಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸುಳ್ಳು ವಿಳಾಸಗಳನ್ನ ನೀಡಿ ಏನು ಅಕ್ರಮ ಪಡೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಈಗ ಅವರ ಯೋಗ್ಯತೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Well, those were the complainants in this particular case. Well, let's not forget that Ambarish was previously also embroiled in a controversy involving a land, and now Ambarish is accused of taking two lands in Bengaluru as well as Mysore on subsidized rates. He paid just a mere 40,000 rupees for a good land of 50 by 80 in Bengaluru itself near Kuvempu Nagar. My colleague Nolan joins us with all the latest details. Well, Nolan, no respite for Ambarish there. Landing in trouble time and again.
Very true. Now, we must remember that Ambarish is both the minister in charge, district in charge minister for Mandya, as well as the housing minister. Now, let's talk about what exactly happened, what's come out today. Now, before the Mandya scam, which you already spoke about, there have been two scams which have come out now. One is regarding with Mysore and the other one in Bangalore. And it is stated that in 1986, he bought a 50/80 site under survey number 1260 at Kuvempu Nagar in Mysore under the Mysore Urban Development Authority. He paid just about 40,000 rupees. Now, 40,000 then was a lot of money. And we're told that 12 years later, in 1998, in the month of October, the title deeds were changed. And in 2008, he registered it. But the problem over here is not this, what I spoke about. The problem is that he claimed that it was not allotted to him in 1986, but this piece of land was allotted to him in 1991 under the Karnataka Urban Development Act. Now, that is completely wrong. Now, that is one point. The second part about Bengaluru would be in 1987 on 28th July on Sampangi Tank Road in JP Nagar under survey number 172/A. He secured a site measuring 122x80 for a mere 93,639. Now, these people over here, the activists are stating that he had all these sites here. He's trying to actually cheat the exchequer. He's trying to cheat the government. And in spite of that, in 2002, when he was a Lok Sabha member, he declared an annual income of a mere 80,000 rupees. And he also secured a site 50 by 80, survey 917. Now, again, Nishita, we must remember that this site he got stating that he does not have any other sites. This is, I'm talking about in 2002. But again, what we spoke about in 1986 and 87, he had already got sites in Bangalore and in Mysore. And in this particular case, he again went against the rules by, in 2004 and 2011, he broke the site into half. One he sold to his friend in Mysore, another one he sold to one of his relatives. So he has gone completely against the rules, flouted all the rules regarding getting sites, what he did with it, how he sold it, and that's what the activists are now angry and want action to be taken against him.
And also, any reaction from Ambarish on that front?
Nishita, as of now, no reactions from Amrish at all. He has decided to stay quiet on this, but this could be a slight trouble for the housing minister and also district in charge minister Mandya. Now, the question could be, who is actually digging out all this, his dirt? Who is behind basically trying to tarnish his name or bring him down? Could it be within the party itself? Could it be other people? Because activists normally don't come out in the open just like that. There is always some hidden factor involved that they want to do something, and that's the reason they're trying to bring out all these things. Now, regardless of all that, the point is Amrish now needs to answer regarding these points that have been brought out. He has flouted all the rules, he's basically cheated, and he has to be taken to task. This is what activists claim.
Right, Nolan, stay with us on the line. Well, a triple site row that Ambarish has been involved in, a site in Bengaluru, a site in Mysore, which Ambarish took several years back under the government quota, declaring that he does not have any other land in his possession, and took these lands at a very substantiated rate. Well, in fact, it is said that Ambarish paid just a mere 40,000 rupees for a 40 by 80 site sanction to him in Kuvempu Nagar in Mysore. And in 1987, he got a site sanction in Sampangi Tank Road in JP Nagar, measuring 122 by 80. Now, Nolan, coming back to you, in the previous Mandya case, Ambarish had gone on to state that he is quite well off and he does not require any land. He does not require to lie to get any land, and that it is all being done to only tarnish his image. It'll be interesting to see what will be Ambarish's reasons now.
Nishita, a 670-page report has actually come out based on what he has done. In that report, it clearly states in 2002, when he was a Lok Sabha member, he declared his annual income as a mere 80,000 rupees. That is point one. Two, he secured a 50-80 site, survey number 917. And again, to get that site, he had to also state that he does not have any other sites in his possession. And he did it. He got the site in 2002, but he only registered it in 2004. Now, when you get such, first of all, he got the site illegally. Point one. Point two, when you get such sites, you cannot sell it without the government's permission. What he has done is, he has divided the site in two. In January 2004, he sold it to one of his friend in Mysore. And in August 2011, he sold another part of that site, which he again illegally got, which he illegally divided it into, to another relative of his. So basically, a 670-page report has come out detailing all the things that he has done. And because of this, he has been trying his best to actually get rid of the particular individual who worked on that. These are the allegations.
Right. Thank you for joining us with all those details there, Nolan. Well, there we have it. More trouble in store for the housing minister, Ambarish, as he has gone on to be embroiled in yet another site controversy. Well, after Delhi rallying over the issue of for long, in fact, finally, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah will meet the residents of Mandur at 3 p.m. today. The Chief Minister is expected to explain the garbage crisis to the agitating residents. Along with the residents of Mandur, freedom fighter Doraiswamy will be taking part in the meet. Meanwhile, the residents of Mandur are protesting for the 17th day today. Some of them are on an indefinite hunger strike as well. A medical team is present that is keeping a tab on the health of the protesters. And in fact, these are the residents of Mandur who are agitating and are on a fast unto death in Mandur, even as the Chief Minister has finally come down heavily on the officials of the BBMP after quite a bit of a delay. After a year of promising to bring a solution to the garbage crisis, the Chief Minister finally acting, and today he will be in fact speaking to the people of Mandur as well, interacting with them and trying to bring out a compromise at least for the next few days.